Aloha from Kilipohi, Kekaniluhua. So, little update here. We buried off or pulled most of the smaller ohia logs off this pile, and we have a plan to take this one here, which is probably the largest one from the property, and this one here, which is the second largest, I think. Yeah. And we're going to put those, once we get the stairs built eventually, I'm going to cut a 90-degree section out of the largest one and put it on that corner of the building. I'll take that trim off, and it will be the handrail attachment point for the stairs, and it'll go all the way up. And then we'll take that second largest one and we'll put it from there to there, and it'll also be the handrail attachment point. So we'll have two large ohia trees there. I got the door trim, front door trim installed and painted. I meant to paint this whole entryway, but things have kind of gone sideways. The weather has been terrible. This is probably the first day of any sort of half sunshine we've had in 4 or 5 days. So I've been pretty much working on the inside, but it's been tough. One thing I did when we had a little bit of sun last week was to jackhammer out the rocks in the trench here. I still have to dig those rocks out and clean up this whole trench for the gutters, which have been scheduled for February 3rd. We might move those back, but we'll see. This is the jackhammer that Austin lent me, so I'm gonna keep using that. Busted up a couple other rocks in here, a bunch of rocks in here, and started working on this section here, which is the largest section. I think I probably got 2 or 3 feet of the rock jackhammered out, but I gotta go all the way back to, we'll say here somewhere. So that's another 10 feet of, this is solid rock that's got to come out. It's been raining a lot, as I said. I think the water tank is up another foot or so from where the, I won't take you in there, but from where the, when the water truck dropped it off. This is finally drained. I mean, this was a lake back here. This was probably over the top of that rock right there in water. Probably the mowers are getting soaked, but apparently it was on the same level as Hurricane Lane. But on the good news, this all this rock here, this was all pretty much above water level, so at least I'm doing the right thing with this. You know, if I can keep putting more rock in to bring this level up so that, you know, it drains still, but just sort of drains underneath the rock. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to put some more material in there. That's about it for back here. Let's go see the inside. Weeds are growing like mad. The garden is really struggling with all the rain. The tomato plants all but died. Cucumbers are having a hard time as well. But that one is gone rotten. Yeah, all of that's rotten. I clipped that off of there. But we did eat one cucumber off the vine, and it was pretty good, so we're happy with that. So the big update inside is the kitchen island, which I installed, so it's attached to the ground now. It's attached to the floor. The countertop will come out to about here, so we'll have lots of room in here to congregate and stuff. There'll be a 3-foot walkway between the cabinet, the countertop here, and the countertop here, and same thing here, 3 feet. 3 feet plus, actually, because this comes out 30 inches instead of just the 20. So we're going to do that. That still gives us tons of room in the living room. Originally, we had thought we'd bring the counter out here as well, but we're not going to do that now. We're just going to bring it out an inch and a half past that to give us more room. This is a 12-foot piece of drywall here, so you can see there's, you know, if you put a couch in here, there's still going to be plenty of room for everything else. And that's how it's going to be set up. Completed the paint in the great room here. It's all complete. I talked to the electrician. They're going to come next week and put in all of the devices and outlets and everything, switches. And I haven't talked to the plumber yet. Painted the master bedroom and the master bath. I got some touch up to do. The primer I used in here is some special mildew resist primer, and apparently if you don't let the paint dry completely before you paint over it, because basically, you know, we paint the corners, all the corners, and then come back and roll the walls. And I guess when I rolled the walls, it peeled up some of the paint. So now that this is dry, we'll have to go over it again and fix all of that. But this is kind of a blue-gray. It looks, I think it looks a little purple in the video, but that's what it is. It's blue-gray. We got all of the electrical stuff out of storage, and that's all gonna be ready for those guys to go in. I wonder if we're missing a couple fixtures. I don't know. We'll see. What's that?
Don't forget to update about the paint job in the guest bath and guest bedroom.
Oh yeah. Guest bath is also painted. It's the same color as the master bath. Still got to do some caulking around there, but we got all of the vanity mirror, the flooring, all of this stuff ready to go in. This is just one quick project. Once those electrical guys get here, and I have to put at least this in before they get here, because they're going to want to put the light over the top of it, and they need some guidance on that. Here's the toilet and the vanity that's going to go in there. And I thought the paint in here was done before.
No, just the corners.
Okay, all right. So this is all painted now. So the house actually is completely painted except for some touch up in the master bedroom and master bath. And we brought Holly's nice desk in and put that up, so now she can work in here. She has Wi-Fi from the cabin. And we're looking at next week. We'll get the electrical going. We tried to buy doors from Home Depot, and we were able to get these the bifold doors that go in here, and the pocket door for the bathroom. But the other 3 doors, the master bedroom door, this guest bedroom door, and the guest bath door, they said they had 7 in stock, but they couldn't find them, so we're gonna have to wait for that. And we also we're getting a mirrored slider for here, so we'll have a big mirror in here.
Did you tell them that our cabinets are on their way?
Oh, the cabinets have shipped. They're supposed to be here when?
Monday.
Monday.
They ship.
Uh,
You get them Tuesday.
Tuesday arrival next week. So we'll have cabinets. We're going Thursday, day after tomorrow, to get the flooring from Kona and some stuff from Lowe's. And
when is Home Depot bringing us our appliances?
Home Depot is scheduled for February 9th to bring the appliances. So we're hoping to have the cabinets and the flooring in here, at least in the great room, and the doors, except for that door, all ready to go for February 9th, when we can put the appliances in. And then we're going to work on the countertops. We got a quote for countertops, and it was a lot of money, so we're looking at other options. We might do concrete if we can figure that part out. Okay, well, I think that's about it for now. That's 11 minutes. And
Hey, Don,
what?
what is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to be 56. So we're going to go to Kona and rest, not work for once. Okay, aloha.